I'm glad you. But the last thing I want to get into before we get out, when it comes to these coaching vacancies, which ones are? I should have kept the freaking list pulled up. What one is the most desirable in your mind? Like, what coaching job is the most desirable this upcoming coaching cycle?
I think if the Giants were able to get Bill Belichick, I think he could do something with Jackson Dart.
So that's the like if Bill's going anywhere, he's going to Cleveland or the Giants because he has connections there. It's one of those two. If he's going anywhere, I don't see Tom Brady calling Bill Belichick to come to Las Vegas. I just don't see that happening.
I don't think are on good terms.
I don't think they're. I just think you see what happened to Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in the same spot come next year.
No.
Or maybe the Atlanta Falcons call him back because he was close to getting that job 2 years ago, and maybe they call him back now. So I think there are landing spots for him. There are landing spots for him.
I mean, he could do something with London, but
I mean, with Michael, he's got to go somewhere that has like an established offense, which is why the Giants, Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, there's something there. He can fix the defense.
there's something there.
But when it comes to most desirable, like if you're Sarah Podolfli is applying for head coaching jobs, which one do you want the most?
I'm going to the Ravens.
Because you have Lamar Jackson.
I also just like ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be a head coach in the NFL. Put that dream in the back seat, like up in the attic, stowed away, and it's never going to happen. But I've always pictured myself coaching the Ravens. I don't know why.
So I would agree that the Ravens are the most desirable because you have an MVP quarterback, and that is a huge cornerstone piece of what you need. After that, it gets a little interesting. I would go with the Giants because you have a young quarterback.
Too. And a psychotic running back that is willing to run his head into concrete.
Like, you have pieces. You're looking at pieces.
When I think of Cam Scatterbo and Jackson Dart, I think of Brady and Gronk. Not talent-wise, but personality-wise.
Fair.
But then Jackson Dart is nothing like Tom Brady. So I don't know. That's like the comparison that kind of sticks out to me. I don't know if that's because I grew up with Gronk and Brady, but that's just kind of where my head goes.
Like, you have your meatball, and you have your meatball, which is obviously Scatterbo and Gronk, and then you have your consistency, which I don't think Jackson Dart's there because he's in the medical tent like every single game. So they kind of both are meatballs.
It's just I'm thinking more like the connection they have with each other is very Gronk Brady.
Yeah, very
true. That's the best way to put it, because it's definitely Jackson Dart definitely isn't Tom Brady. Cam Scatterbo definitely is not Gronk. He's obviously not because he's not a tight end, but personality-wise, very similar. They're both fearless.
Mm-hmm. But all right, so going back to the coaching list, there are not a lot, like, the bottom three teams in my eyes are the least desirable to go to. In this order, Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns. Dolphins, I think, is the least desirable because you have Tua there, and his cap hit, you have nothing there. Like, you're gonna move Hill, you might move A-Chain, you might move Waddle, you have nothing to build upon. The Cardinals, again, what is Marvin Harrison Jr.? He's not what we thought he was going to be. You know what? Like, is Kyler Murray? We're almost done, sir. I promise.
Sorry, I'm tired.
You're good. I appreciate you playing injured here. You have the Cardinals is Kyler Murray your quarterback? You have to make a decision. If you're coming in as a coach, you might want to kick him to the curb. And then the Browns are the Browns. Like, you have this contract with Deshaun Watson. You have the media storm that is Shadur Sanders, but you also have the best defensive player in the world in Myles Garrett. So there's gives and takes there. I like the Ravens, Falcons, Giants, even the Titans and Raiders. Like, there's positives to going to those two teams. I mean, Cam Ward can ball.
Yeah, he can.
His offensive weapons suck.
Yeah. He just, honestly, similar scenario with Trevor Lawrence. Like, his rookie season, awful. He had no one around him. And you can't do anything if you have no one around you. You can run and potentially get hurt. That's stupid.
Exactly. And the last thing I want to say, because I just want to defend my point here, the reason I said the Raiders are like a desirable location, they have the number one overall pick. They have a stud tight end in Brock Bowers, and Michael Mayer, their backup tight end, is also very, very good. And you have Ashton Genty from last year's draft, who was showing flashes, but I think was misused this year.
He's showing potential, a lot of potential.
Like, he has you have a bell cow bat. Again, I think those teams have, I don't know if I'd want to go to the Falcons, because it's okay, you're this literally glorified 7-9 football team. I don't like, or whatever the hell it is, 7-10 football team now. Like you're a glorified, barely 500 football team. I don't know if I want to go there because again, you have all this money on Kirk Chains. You have a ton of offensive pieces though. It's just, do you have the quarterback? And again, how do you get rid of this Kirk Cousins money? So with that being said, the core of the NFL wide open for head coaching jobs. It's an exciting time to be an NFL football fan. It is the best time of the year to be a football fan. Playoffs start Saturday. They go Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We got 3 days of football, and then it all comes back to what's going on next week. We'll have the brackets up. We'll be back again next week. We're going to go back-to-back weeks again. We're going to be here every single week now, all the way through the NFL playoffs. We're going to get to NBA trade deadline at some point in time. Maybe at some point the Boston Red Sox will sign a free agent.